Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Cancer. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than my usual readings, okay? I'm not going to use the cards with you, Cancer, okay? And this is going to be direct messages from my guides, from your angels to you, okay? And so they're just going to give me downloads, and I will relay those messages to you directly um, in real time. Okay, I do have tarot cards here. If they tell me to use them, I will. Otherwise, this is just going to be downloads that I give you, messages that your higher your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, what they're wanting you to know at this time. Okay, and it could be in regards to love, or any type of situation going on in your life at this time. Okay, so we'll just proceed. If I look kind of strange or if I'm not speaking, I'm getting a download. Okay, so just bear with me at this time, please. Okay. Okay. Spirit is saying that you don't need to be with someone who is not for you. Okay? Um So this could be someone upcoming or someone you're dealing with now or someone from your past. I kind of feel like it's a past energy. Okay, so maybe there was someone in your past that you thought was for you, Cancer, and maybe you were head over heels for this person, but Spirit is saying that that person is not for you. Okay, now if this doesn't resonate with you, then just leave this one message behind, okay? But I feel like maybe someone from your past is going to return. I'm getting that vibe for you, Cancer. It might not be for all of you, but for some of you, someone from your past could be returning. Spirit is wanting you to know that this person isn't for you on some type of level, okay? So I feel like they're saying the past should stay there. Now, if you don't have a past person, then don't worry about this, okay? Okay, Spirit is saying that, Cancer, that you are highly favored. But if you want to keep this favor, you have to be careful of who you surround yourself with at this time. Okay? So, I feel like you have to be very aware of the people around you. And you need to ask yourself, what is this person asking of me? What are they wanting from me? What type of person are they? Who do they surround themselves with? Is this person going to elevate me or do the opposite? Okay? In a lot of ways, the people can be either there could be like a lot of karmic connections that we all have to deal with. That doesn't necessarily mean they're bad if they're karmic. But they could be, I'm kind of feeling devil energy. Okay? I'm seeing the devil card in my mind. Okay? So be aware that somebody doesn't have the right intentions for you, Cancer. Just take that into account, that their intentions are not pure. Okay, you might have, I feel like, Cancer, you have the best of intentions and your heart is pure, and this person knows that about you. Okay, this person has figured you out on some level. Spirit is wanting you to know this person's figured you out. Okay, they know that you have good intentions. but they don't. Okay, on some level. So Spirit is wanting you, your angels are wanting you to know this. Okay, and this could be a past person, this could be a recent person, or it could be an upcoming person. Okay, if it's an upcoming, I don't feel like it's upcoming. I feel like you know this person. Okay, because they figured you out. All right. Or, I mean, it could be the future and they figure you out in the future. Okay? Take it how it resonates. You'll know when this happens. Okay? I just got the download that Cancer, you're going to change the world. Okay? So, you're going to have a big impact in some sort of way on the world. Okay, so Spirit is wanting to make sure that this happens. Okay, so they're being very protective of you, Cancer. Just know that you have a lot of protection that surrounds you, and I can kind of feel it. I feel like cocooned in some type of way. I feel a lot of energy around me at this time. Okay? So, for you to change the world in the way that your angels and spirits are wanting you to, you have got to keep out any type of person or situation that has bad intentions for you. Okay? That is very important at this time for you. Okay, there is going to come a time when you're going to have to let go of something good to get something great, is the message I just received, Cancer. Okay, so you might have to break your heart a little bit in some sort of situation. It might break your heart to let go of this something good. And I'm a Cancer as well. And I know once somebody has like pushed through the walls and the defenses that I have and has gotten into my heart, they're just there. They're there to stay. Now, this doesn't mean every Cancer's like me, okay? But Spirit is wanting you to know that you might have to break your heart a little bit and let go of this something good, or maybe you thought it was good, but don't worry. You're going to get something even better, okay? So there is so much upcoming for you. The better is going to be out of this world. Your angels want you to know that at this time, Cancer, that great things are headed your way, okay? Obviously, if you're going to change the world, the opportunities are coming in for you, okay? At a rapid rate, I feel like. I'm seeing a highway and the cars are just like zooming by. So, I feel like changes could happen for you in the blink of an eye. Overnight, things could just like, in the snap of a finger, things could change for you. That's the energy I'm getting, is fast-paced. And I think this fast-paced is the great. Okay? The great things are headed in very quickly. And I'm seeing the 8 of Wands. Okay? So I feel like it could kind of overwhelm you. When these changes happen, okay, Spirit is saying go with the flow. Okay? Go with the flow. Okay, your guides are saying that you are very special, you are one of a kind, and you need to own it. Okay? So maybe you feel that, maybe you realize that you are different from people around you and you've had a hard time because of that. Because maybe people just don't get you, or you're so unique you could come off at people don't know what to think. I'm not sure, but you are so special, and that's what makes you amazing. That's probably why you're going to change the world, because you see things differently, you think differently, you're one of a kind, you can't be replaced. Really embrace it. Spirit is wanting you to acknowledge it and to live in that uniqueness, okay? And in doing so, that's how you're going to change the world, is by standing in how unique you are, okay? And that'll be different for each of you. But I feel a lot of love. Spirit has a lot of love for you, Cancer, at this time. Okay, they love how unique you are and how you're not like other people. Okay? So I could be talking to a star seed or an earth angel, someone along those lines. Okay? An empath, a chosen one. Okay? Let's see what other messages we can get. Okay, Spirit is saying that you may think you are alone, but you are never alone. Okay, so just know that you are not alone. Okay? And something that's really helped me is meditation. So, and you really can tap into your spirituality, and that will also take away if you feel like you're alone. That really helped me. I went through a dark night of the soul, and I started to meditate because I was having a really difficult time. And it helped me not feel so alone. I felt very supported with the meditation. Okay? So, I mean, that's just something that you could take into account moving forward, Cancer. Okay, Spirit is saying that you need to trust that you have everything you need. Okay, so you have everything you need to get what you want, is basically what Spirit is saying. You have the abilities, you have the know-how, and you have the support, because they're saying you're not alone. So you have your angels. So, you might be questioning yourself at this time. Okay, don't stay there. Okay, that's going to stifle you from moving forward if you keep questioning yourself. Okay, it's really easy to do, to question ourselves and say, I don't think I'm capable of that, or, oh, that's for them, not for me. Okay, well, I don't see myself doing that, but, okay, that's the kind of talk that will just keep you limited. Okay? Don't stay in that kind of atmosphere. Don't let that be where you keep your thoughts, okay? Affirmations might be a huge thing for you, Cancer. Something that will really lift you and keep you in tune with your abilities at this time. So we know that what we think is what we believe. Okay, so if you limit yourself with your thinking, then that's what you're going to believe. Okay, so be careful of your thoughts at this time. Don't tell yourself, don't use words like I can't, or that's not where I see myself, or I'm not able to, or just negative thinking. Okay, tell yourself that you can and you are completely capable of, words like that. Okay, tell yourself that you are powerful, because you are so powerful. And Spirit is saying that possibly you're not tapping into your power at this time, that you're kind of like playing it safe in some regards. Okay, they don't want you to do that. They want you to, I'm thinking baseball, so they're wanting you to step out on the plate and take that swing. Okay, because they think you're a home run. Okay, basically, Spirit is saying you're going to change the world, so your impact is going to be enormous. So don't doubt yourself. Okay, Cancer, do not doubt yourself. Your guides want you to know that they are so proud of all that you have already accomplished. So, maybe you have made a lot of changes, Cancer, in your life. And you have really found yourself in a lot of ways. And Spirit is wanting you to know that they are just so proud of you and all that you have done. And you've really come into yourself in a lot of ways. Okay? And they are really applauding you for all that you have done. Okay? So you have made some type of big steps in your life. Okay? And you can be proud of yourself at this time. Okay? That you have taken, you have done things that have gotten you on I feel like you're on a different path. Okay, maybe you jumped timelines. You possibly could be seeing the number 999. Okay. Let's see. Let's keep moving forward here. Okay. They are saying that you are a star seed and you have been chosen to be a spiritual giant. Okay. So, in some sort of way, Cancer, you're going to make a huge spiritual impact on the world. Okay. Wow. I'm kind of blown away by that download. Okay, I'm a little bit speechless. So the way that you see spirituality and maybe your upbringing has really given you a perspective that no one else has. Okay? And this is what is going to be so impactful on the world, is because your perspective is one of a kind. Okay? And it could be due to a lot of factors, including your childhood, I'm getting, that you have a lot of spiritual awareness that you're going to be able to share with others at this time. So, that's amazing. It's truly amazing. Spirit is saying that you don't have to explain yourself or conform. Okay, so maybe there's going to be people that just don't understand you, because you are like, you go against the mainstream in some type of way. Okay, I'm not sure, but you don't have to explain where you're coming from to everybody. Okay, if they don't get you, or if they're don't have an open mind and they're kind of closed off and they like their boxes, or what have you, they're very mainstream in some type of way, and the way you see things is totally, they feel like you're out there in some type of way and they just don't get it. Spirit is saying you don't have to explain yourself to these type of people who are closed off anyways and really won't open themselves up to even hearing your perspective. Okay, that you don't have to explain anything to them. Okay, so obviously they're saying that it could be a waste of time. Okay, in some sort of way. If the person's not open to it, then they're not going to receive it, right? You have to be open to receive. Okay, they're saying now is the time to stand up and be heard. So don't be afraid to let that light shine, to stand up and be heard. You've got to put yourself out there. Spirit is saying they want you to put yourself out there in some way. Okay, and that could be online. That could be through starting a class. That could be in some sort of way they want you to put yourself out there. Okay, so don't be afraid to really own your divine masculine or your divine feminine energy, and to let that energy, to share it with others. Okay, I know with me, with just doing this, what I'm doing right now, it's really, it's not something that I am, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not something I would initially just choose for myself, but I was guided to do this. Okay? And I was guided, but I had to accept it. Okay? And I kind of didn't want to accept it at first because I'm kind of shy. I don't know. I like I don't know. I'm not the type of person that has to have a lot of people, a lot of eyes on me, or I don't need a lot of attention. I kind of like to bask in the background type of person. Okay. I don't know. That's just me. That's not everyone. I'm a bit shy, but now that I put myself out there, I'm enjoying it. It's not as daunting as I initially thought. Okay, so maybe you feel the same way on some type of level. Like, putting yourself out there is asking a lot. Okay, but Spirit is wanting you. Your angels are wanting you to. Okay, so just be aware that you have their backing and their support, and you can accomplish so much with your guides. Okay, with your angels at this time. They're saying that this is not the end, it's just the beginning. Okay, so maybe you feel like you've come as far as you can come in some respects, but Spirit, your angels are saying no, No, this is just the beginning of your story. Don't think there's so much more for you. There's so much more coming. Um, you're just you found the right path, Cancer, in some sort of way. Okay, but you're just at the beginning of that path. Okay, you're not at the end. Okay, so just be aware of that there's so much more to come. There's a lot coming. There's a lot of coming for you. Okay, and I feel like it's all good things. It's going to be worth the movement. Okay, so they're wanting you to not stay in one spot here. Okay, they want you to keep moving forward. So please, don't stand still. Don't think that you're at the end. Okay, you're not. Okay, just keep progressing. Keep going. Okay? Okay, they're saying there's always going to be someone that's going to try to push you off your path. Okay, so just be aware of that. Protect yourself. Really decide what you want and stand in that truth. Okay, once you know what you want for yourself, that's when you're unstoppable in a lot of ways. It's when you don't really know and you're kind of like you're going back and forth with who you are, or where you see yourself going. That's when someone can really like get you to move in a different direction than you might not have gone without their nudging in a lot of ways. Okay, but once you know what you want and where you're going and who you are, that's when you're going to be firmly planted. Okay, in that they're not going to be able to control you or sway you into something that you don't want. Because you know what you want. And when you know, you're not going to deviate once you know. All right? And that's with a lot of us. Okay? Once we know, we've got it. You've got it. Spirit is saying you got it. Okay? Don't be swayed. Okay, they're saying there's so much more for you to learn and there's so much more for you to see. Okay, so I feel like there could be travel in your future. Okay, and that is going to maybe raise your spiritual awareness at this time. Okay, when you see the way other people view spirituality, I feel like you're going to learn so much, and it could be through travel. And Spirit is wanting you to do that. Is wanting you to kind of raise your spiritual awareness. Okay, and it doesn't have to be through travel. Okay, it could be through just books, online seminars, or anything that like raises your spiritual awareness at this time. Okay, just continue to evolve, continue to learn. Okay, that's what Spirit is really wanting you to do at this time, Cancer. And you will see huge changes in yourself once you open yourself up to your spirituality. Okay, don't ever think that you've come to the end of your spiritual knowledge. There's always more to learn. Okay, when it comes to spirituality. And that's what's so fun about it is it's kind of complex but easy at the same time. It's so fascinating. Spirituality is so fascinating, and it's different for each of us, and it's different in accordance with like where we live. Okay, people have different takes on spirituality according to where they come from, which is also fascinating. Okay, so there's so much to know, there's so much to learn. So they're wanting you to keep growing, keep evolving. Okay, they're saying the strength lies in knowing your purpose. Okay, so once you find out what that purpose is, okay, that's where your strength will be had. Okay, and that'll be different for each one of you. Okay, and you can have more than one purpose or goal. Okay, but that would be a good thing for you to do, is to set goals for yourself. Okay, and that will kind of keep you on the path that you're wanting to walk. Okay, that you're at the beginning of, Spirit is saying. So I think we will conclude on that note. Okay, you are strong, you are powerful, Cancer. You are one of a kind. Really stand in your power, stand in your truth. Okay, that's really what Spirit is wanting you to remember.